Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sonny Gray gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club.
Taylor.
This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Now batting, number 35 comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Gray ready with the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish the season out strong.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Grounded to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied out toward right. Granderson's after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Granderson is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
3 runs already home here. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's another 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. This is pulled into right. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Settling in now, Curtis Granderson, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the .220 mark. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. A quick out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does probably better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Bounce to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, and even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, first baseman number
Here's
23.
Adrian now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Gray now on 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us going in the
Leading
home
off for the
half of
Yankees,
inning number 3.
11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd
Now
inning.
batting.
He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling and pitching out of the stretch. Hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what.
How about it?
Work the count,
First
make the pitcher
baseman.
waste a few pitches.
Ray
But when he serves up
Bird.
a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one
Now
gone.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. One out and a runner on third. And that's through into center field, base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Another RBI. Talk about locked in. Every time he has an opportunity to drive somebody in, it seems like he's doing it. That's his 4th RBI of the game. What a ball game for him.
Here's Chase Headley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning
Leading off
against
for
a
the
guy who
Dodgers,
struck out the side
second
last
baseman,
inning. How did they get to
Chris
him here?
I'm not
Taylor.
sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill
Now
right now.
batting,
As we roll
number
through it again,
35.
remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, number 35. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Into the box, Starlin Castro comes into
Leading
this
off the
at bat 0
fourth
for
for the
1 in the
Yankees.
ball game.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Starlin Castro has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Tony
attention,
Watson
please.
answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
here in
Los
the
Angeles,
4th, as they didn't get
number
the outing they
33,
were hoping for from their
Tony
starter.
Watson.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has
Now
begun to
batting.
get loose.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Lined hard toward right center. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He
Now
got
batting,
that one pretty
center
good.
fielder,
It just didn't have the right
Jacoby
launch angle to
Ellsbury.
carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he
Left
puts a
fielder
good
number
swing on it,
11,
but I don't think he got on it just
Brett
enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here it comes, 0-2.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
He swings and lines it to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 7-0. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department.
In is Curtis Granderson.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Aaron Judge.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Peterson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Taylor to first. He's out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Popped up. Gray is there for it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Adrian now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Castro onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's Chase Headley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here's Starlin Castro
as he hits one on a line to left field.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Todd
Digging in
Frazier.
once again, Todd Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Hard liner toward short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It is now 9-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Taylor.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
Ready once again, number 35. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside, 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Yeah, he had good stuff today. It was fun watching him throw. Now he's got to finish it off, though. A lot of guys give up that hit right here and just fall apart. He's got to finish the game now.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2 out with the man at first. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Castro into shallow center, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Kenta Maeda enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kenta Maeda.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees.
lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Gary Sanchez.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard liner to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Great job of hitting.
Up
So many
next for the
people think
Yankees.
you get a first pitch fastball,
Right
you have to
fielder,
pull it. No,
Aaron
a great swing
Judge.
is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees. First
Striding in
baseman,
once again, Greg Bird.
Bird.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners on first with 1 down. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back to the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So stepping in, Adrian Gonzalez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Dodgers 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Chase Headley.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Third
Now to the
baseman.
plate, Todd Frazier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peterson racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-2 lead. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Into the box now, Chris Taylor starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Ready with the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 35.
Now batting, number 35. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1 and 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2 and 1. Swing and a miss, 2 and 2 now. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1 and 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Yanks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sonny Gray earns his team-leading 11th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ross Stripling was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.